Hello, good morning. It's only just morning. Oh, yes, there's coffee in there. I'm going to microwave that. This is a bit of a tall person's Airbnb, this is. 40 seconds. Here comes Mr. Cockerel. Look, there he is. Thought it was about time I stopped and had a little chat to you. I've been, you know, gallivanting around all over the place. I'm in my pyjamas. Well, I'm not in, yeah, I am in my pyjamas, but I've got a jumper over the top so you can't tell. Drinking coffee. I haven't brushed my hair since yesterday before I went out. I've been leading a double life here in Lisbon, I tell you what. I've been vlogging by day, playing music in bars with friends by night, and then spending a chunk of morning, like up to about 2 p.m, editing the day before's footage and getting it up and scheduling it and then going out and filming more again. And that's pretty much what I've been doing, and it's too much. I'm getting a bit tired. My light's flickering. Oh, this light, I need to replace it, honestly. I'm very much enjoying this coffee. The apartment did actually come with a coffee maker with these little, you know, plasticky things to put in, but I don't know, it's not quite my cup of tea, to use a rather inappropriate idiom there. But yeah, we went and bought a stovetop coffee maker and we've been using that instead. So yeah, enjoying that. So last night I was out again playing music in a bar again with friends again. Ivy's actually not around. He was always going to pop back to the UK to do some work. He's got a gig and he's fitted all his sort of site visits and work meetings in a cluster around the gig so that he can get that all done in one sort of chunk, and then he's going to return again very soon indeed back to here again. So anyway, I've been on my own for a day or two. Running amok, doing what I feel like pretty much. Well, I do anyway. I've been invited to go and play music again tonight in another bar with a slightly different lineup again, and it's really good. It's really nice to just be able to click in because I'm a bit unique, well, fairly unique in what I do, you know, playing in pub bands and Cayley bands and things, and in certain situations I just fit in, and not many people can, I suppose, because it is kind of an unusual line of work. So it's just really fun to do it and fit in and meet all the people, and some of them I knew from before, some people I've met this time, and it's just really nice. It's a nice way to sort of engage with the people that live here. So I can't resist it. I did and ah, they invited me and I was thinking, oh no, I really want to, but I'm going to lose my editing hours again, because normally I edit in the night and then just finish it off in the morning with a fresh mind, and then got a new day ahead of me then. So what's happening is, like, I'm not editing in the night because I'm out playing and gallivanting and socialising. But anyway, this is the reality of it. So I couldn't resist it in the end. I ummed and ahed. I thought, nah, I'll be all right. I'll work it out. I am getting tired though, I tell you what. If I'm looking haggard, that's why. It's because I'm doing so many hours. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to go and get the train to a gig. And it's great actually, because all the gigs are concentrated in an area where you can get public transport, and if there's no train or bus or tram, you can still get an Uber, and there's so many Ubers here and they're just brilliant, honestly. The last time you can get on a metro train here is 1 a.m, and if it's after that you can get an Uber. So I wouldn't be walking around late at night on my own, just out of precaution really. It's probably fine, but I'm not going to, and I promised I'd be a good girl and not do that. But the boys in the bands are very chivalrous and making sure that I get back safely. We're all going in an Uber or a taxi together, so it's all good. Cool, what a long ramble. Anyway, I've got a little bit of a list of houseworky tasks to do this morning before I get out, and I was thinking, what shall I do in Lisbon today? Like, so many amazing things. I could spend way more than a month here, honestly, and still not do everything. I've got such a big dream list of things to do, but funnily enough, of all the exciting things that I could potentially do today, I've got this urge to just get down to the river and just walk along the path along the river and just be there, pick up the odd coffee in a cafe, buy some supermarket pastries to eat as I go somewhere, you know, and just do that, a free day out pretty much, not ticketed, and I just feel like it. So I think I am going to do that, and then come back, have a bit of a rest and do some editing, and then go out and play music in the evening again. So that's my plan for today. Right, I'd better stop rabbiting on, but I thought I'd better catch up with you because I've been all out and about and gallivanting and day trippy and not very daily lifey. I'm going to make myself some breakfast now. I've got my yoghurt out. I bought that the other day. I was on the Shop with Imo channel. Oh, you know I said I was running amok because IB's not here. Butter out of the fridge. Ooh, that's like an atrocity as far as IB is concerned. I like mine nice and spreadable and room temperature. Oh, there's nothing worse for him. He likes it rock hard out of the fridge. I think he likes the challenge of actually trying to spread it without smashing all the crackers to bits or ripping the bread apart, you know, but no. Fortunately, there were 2 in the fridge, so this can be Imo's one. There's not much left in there, to be honest. It'll probably be used up by the time he gets back. I know I probably have been a bit of a sado going on and on about how much I like the fruit. It's nothing like the UK fruit. Like, I don't even buy oranges in the UK because quite often they're just a bit too sour and I don't enjoy them. But oh my gosh, I can't get enough of these. So I'm going to have orange in my fruit salad this morning. And as you can see, we've been working our way through melon. You might think that's a bowl of something with foil over it. But actually, no, it's just more melon. So I'm going to be cutting in fat melon. I think I'll just have melon and orange for today's one. I must apologise, we've got some very, very, very yellow lights going on here. Do you know, I would never ever have dreamt of using a great big knife like that. I always kind of thought they were a bit monstrous and unwieldy or something, if that's the word. But actually, gosh, they do not glide through things easily. I might invest in one for when I get home. It's funny how you learn things like that when you stay somewhere else. They're so sweet as well. They're sweet and mild and just bursting with juice. Do you see what I mean about how much juice there is? I could tip that into the bowl now. In fact, I think I probably will. I brought with me in my case a load of my reusable freezer bags because they hardly took up any weight or space in the case, and they have been handy for storing things in. I think I might have overfilled that bowl. I'm not going to fit the yoghurt in. Do you know, I think I'm going to eat that separately. Shall I tip it on or eat it separately? I'm going to eat it separately, actually. I'm going to eat that first. See, normally I would share that orange with IB, but he's not here. I'm going to tuck into that, and probably I'll have a little squirt of that syrup. We've been getting through it, look, because we've been doing this daily. Bit of that on there and some nuts. I bought walnuts yesterday, so I haven't opened those yet, so I'm going to put them on the yoghurt. Phase 2 of breakfast. I've just been vacuuming. I've popped that back on charge. I definitely need to mop this floor. I need to just sweep it because there's just a couple little bits the vacuum cleaner wouldn't pick up, and I need to mop. I haven't gone rummaging yet. I think there's a mop out in the little open air bit, but I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to go out and have a walkie, maybe do some housework later when I come in because it's a bit more restful before going out. I've just got a gig in for tomorrow night here in a pub where I've been playing, so that's cool. Yay, actual paid work. They're two men down, so I am one of 2 deps for that one. So yeah, that'll be an interesting evening. No more difficult than I have been doing anyway, just for fun. So that's really cool. Right, and yeah, I'm going to get ready and go out. I managed to get myself out and about at last. I'm actually thinking I could do with a pair of tights. I wasn't expecting to be on stage as much as I am, and I didn't pack for it. I've got a feeling there might be a tights shop. Well, it's like a lingerie shop, but they do tights. Run by an older lady. I bought some from there before because last time I was in Lisbon I found myself in need of some tights as well. It's obviously something I just need to put more of in the suitcase. There's a big queue for the bifanas there. They're pork sandwiches. I always thought they were beef because they're bifanas, but no, it's made of pork actually. It's a famous Portuguese sandwich. I think I must have overshot my tights shop. I have got a different colour pair of tights so I can wear, but I can't really wear them with the dress I had in mind because they won't go. I've got another dress I could wear it with, but it's not very giggy, if you know what I mean. Just waiting to cross the road here, looking at that building. I'm wondering what these are. I could do with my dad here to identify things. I had to send him a video clip the other day. We spotted some things that we think are pawpaws. Don't know about these though. They're very little. What are these then? Anybody know? It's a tram there. That's one of the touristy ones, I think. Very old though, genuinely ancient. We're in a really famous part now. Praça do Comércio it's called. Looks like a couple of sculptures, well, 3 sculptures have popped up since the last time I was here, so I'm going to have a quick look at those before I head on. Children are climbing all through it at the moment, so I'm not going to film it right now. I'll go to the other one instead. There we are. Look, it's very metallic and reflective. Say hello. It's called Points of View. It's from 2010, and actually it is a good thing for a different points of view because look at all those reflections. You can see it's so animated. You can see the people walking around all at different sizes and angles, and it reminds me a bit of those 3D cameras that you have, you know, and it turns everything all spherical and curvy. Yeah, I like it. Oh, and there's a giant panda. Well, it's not a real panda, it's somebody dressed as one. Yeah, made it to the river. This is good. I'm going to get myself along the pavement there and just walk along, I think, for a bit. Enjoy the scenery and the fresh air. Ah, tide's out. Oh, there's somebody doing a sand sculpture down there. Oh, so amazing. Look, it's a rhinoceros and some kind of big cat as well. But yeah, last time I was here, the tide wasn't out. I didn't realise that would appear. Oh, I forgot these were here. Little sculptures and things. All painted. Figures of humans made of rocks. Oh, there's a little cute one here. Oh, that one looks like my mum. Mum, that looks like you, that does. Made a bit of a vlog at dusk there, absolutely years ago at that bit, and they're all bats flapping around, and managed to catch them on camera, which I was delighted about. Look at this boardwalk, it looks like it's kind of been corroded away, or maybe the salt. I know that waves can whoosh up it sometimes, I remember from experience, so it gets a bit salty. The river is actually an estuary. There's the bridge over there, and the Chistoche in the distance. Just nipping over the road. I've noticed some wildlife. I'm going to investigate. Oh my gosh, ducklings, they're very cute. See, I told you they were cute. It's on one leg. Rather beautiful markings around the eyes. That one's having a bit of a bath, look. And a preen. And a scratch. There's a kite. I haven't seen a kite in years, actually. Stepping over the silty puddle. Ah, it feels so peaceful. I instantly calm down when I hear waves lapping on shores. That is very creaky and groany. There goes the ferry over to the other side of the river. It's very cheap and easy to do it. You just use the same zapping card as you do for everything else. Trams, trains, buses and boats. I'm just going to cross over and pop into that Bingodo supermarket there. It's the rail station actually. I'm just going to buy something to take away, a little bakery item, put it in my bag and then have a little picnic at some point. I'm starting to feel a bit peckish. Finally found some halloumi. Look, this stuff is $4.24, but this one is $2.75. My other half is desperate for it. I'm going to grab some. Yeah, so I'm going to investigate the bakery anyway. Better stop filming before I get lynched. Okay, I've had a degree of success. It took a while, mind. I had a bit of a hoo-ha with the machine. So the bakery items, I had a bit of a hoo-ha with two machines, to be honest with you. The bakery items, you had to get them out, put them in a bag, and then do a machine thingy, select which section it was, whether it was bakery, savoury items or sweet items, and then you had to click on the one that it actually was. So I had to like check on the label which one it was because they all look a bit similar. And then it prints off individual labels, so I thought, well, I'll economise, I'll just have one bag and put two labels on it and put them both in the same bag. Mistake when we got to the self-service till, of course, because you have to put it down and it weighs it, doesn't it? Well, they were both in the same one and it wouldn't do the next one until I'd put the item down, so I had to get an assistant to help me. But anyway, when I was doing the actual sticker machine, the guy after me in the queue didn't know how to use it and he wanted me to help him. But I think he was Portuguese, because he seemed to speak Portuguese and no English, so anyway, the one item he wanted, there was no label on it, so he didn't know what it was. But I had to ask a Portuguese lady to join in as well, and the three of us together, oh my gosh, with a huge queue behind us, eventually sorted it out. Anyway, so that was a bit of drama, just getting my picnic lunch. At some point, I'm going to sit down and eat those bakery items. I'm hoping the cheese of cow, as I think it is, a pastry, is cheese of cow and doesn't actually contain cow. We'll find out. Walking down a lovely little tree-lined avenue, would you call this? I don't know if it's an avenue. I'm not quite sure what the definition of avenue is. I feel like it's the right word, but I'm not sure. The trees are not very mature yet, but a few years' time they will be. And there's a fun fair here. Well, I presume it is here and it's just closed at the moment. No, it was here. Looks like a temporary one. I was about to say, I'm going to sit on this bench and have a snack. Yeah, I'm not sitting on that one. Right. The only problem with sitting here is I'm going to have the sun in my eyes. Oh, that one's all broken as well. That's a shame, isn't it? I hope that hasn't been vandalised. This one's intact. I'm going to sit here. I've kind of forgotten my sun hat because I've had so much rain. It's just forgot actually the sun comes out. Right, bakery time. This is actually my other half's bag because I couldn't fit my normal one in the suitcase, so I had to borrow a smaller one. So this was the problem. See, I put both stickers on the same bag. Oh no, not a good idea, but it's not very ecologically friendly, is it, to waste the whole thing? Right, I'm going to try the cheese one first. I'm going to actually find there's like beef in there. I want to know. And not be gutted towards the end of the meal. No, it looks like cheese. Oh, do you know what actually I think it is? And I just wanted to have a bite and taste it and confirm it. It wasn't just cheese of cow. It was cheese of laughing cow. Vacke kuchi. So yeah, it's laughing cow cheese. You know these little triangles you get. Are they triangles? I think so. Cheap and cheerful, but it will do me for my lunch. I should tell you how much it cost, shouldn't I? The tuna one was €1.12, and I'll put that in pounds and pence as well. It's just a conversion for today. Obviously, it does fluctuate a lot. And also the, oh, I don't know why it says frango and bacon, because it isn't. But, well, the other one, I paid for it $1.15, but I think it does have the right sticker on it. It should do. Oh, do you know, the lady typed it in for me because of my problem with the two things in the same bag. She manually typed it in, so she's obviously just put the wrong one in. Frango and bacon is chicken and bacon, and there's a halloumi, that was $2.75. Total was €5.02 and whatever I put on screen in pounds and pence, because I'll convert it later. Do you ever get that feeling you're being watched? My drink of choice with this meal is tap water. So it's been quite an economical lunch. I've just only had one of the pastries. That was plenty for me, to be honest. I should really be keeping a better eye on the time. It's just coming up to 3-ish now. I've got about 5. No, I need to head back really. I'm trying to pace myself. I'm trying to pace myself a bit better, because if I keep doing all this nocturnal playing larky, I'm gonna have to be, I don't know, a bit more restful in the day to be able to compensate a bit. Otherwise we're just gonna suffer from burnout. Yeah, I'll just walk to the end. I don't want to stop once my legs start moving and I'm exploring. I just want to keep going for the most part. Yeah, especially when I got nice fresh sort of sea air. And the weather's good today. I've actually been hot sitting on that bench. I was actually hot, feeling the sun on my skin, which is absolutely marvellous. I hope this is the turning point now for the weather, because, oh, you know, I've still enjoyed being here. Believe me, I've really enjoyed the difference, you know, and how stimulating everything is when it's all new and different. But it would have been nice if it wasn't raining every day, to be fair. It's a train. I'll be on that exact train line later, going up to Cascais with a percussionist and a guitarist, singer-guitarist. And there's a tram. See? That's one of the more modern ones. There's another train. It's the Linha Cascais, that train line. You also still use the same zapping ticket as you do for everything else. It's great. I love the integrated public transport strategy. I really, really love it. I don't know why we don't have it where I live, but they are saying they're going to introduce the metro. It's not going to be underground where I live in South Wales, but I think they are thinking of integrating it. Like, even where I am, like, if you get on a bus and it's an Edwards coach and you come back with Stagecoach bus, if you buy a return ticket, you can't use it on the other company. It's like ridiculous. It's like the old days in the London Underground, because it used to be like that there. Different lines were owned by different companies when it was relatively new in London, so it's yeah, not integrated like now. Well, I've got as far as here. There's loads of containers and ships and things and cranes, ship cranes there, and just on the other side of the road we've got this, look at all those stairs going up there onto different levels. But anyway, look what's behind me. Anyway, yeah, I need to go edit. I'm going to go back to the apartment. I'm going to walk back to Cais do Sodré. I'm going to get the metro from there and then just walk up the rest of the way to the apartment, and I'm going to have a bit of quiet time, and I'm going to edit because I'm not going to be doing it this evening because I'm going to be leading my double life again, playing in a bar tonight. So yeah, probably see you back at the apartment. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening now. I came in, I edited for about an hour, and then I slept for about an hour, then I had a shower, and I've been cooking, and I'm about to eat my dinner and then go out and meet the band and go and do a gig again. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. To watch more videos from me, do feel free to click on this playlist that you see on the screen right now.